7 o'clock, Monday 19th. We are recording this presentation addressed to Engineer Roberto Salavaria, General Manager of Salwell SAC, introducing the projects of Camanti and Dorados. These projects are located in two departments of Peru, the departments of Puno and Cusco. The participants of the projects are Engineer Adrian Urbiola, who is Chief of Mines at Salwell, Engineer Juan Vélez Choque, who is Chief of Geology at Salwell, Engineer Mario Cuentas Alvarado, who is the Dean of the Faculty of Mining Engineering at the local university, participating as a collaborator. Engineer Arturo China, who is a professor at this mining engineering faculty at the local university, also collaborating with the project. Engineer Jorge Durant, who is also a professor at the Faculty of Mining Engineering at the local university, who is translating and collaborating with the project. And finally, Engineer Grecia Guaman, who is a translator and a collaborator of the project. In order to give you a general view of the area in which the projects are located, let me first tell you that here we have Lima City, which is the capital of Peru, located on the shores of the Pacific coast. Then we have to identify also the departments of Puno, Juliaca, where the airport is located, and south from Juliaca, what we have is Lake Titicaca. Another department participating in the project is Cusco department, located north from Puno. Here is Cusco City, the capital of this department. And towards east, what we have is the department of Madre de Dios, already located in the rainforest. Also here we have the western Cordillera, running north-south along the shores of the Pacific coast, and along this side what we have is the Eastern Cordillera, also running from south to north. Beyond the Eastern Cordillera is the rainforest. In between these two cordilleras, Western and Eastern Cordilleras, and in this area what we have is a huge plateau which is called the Collaos Plateau, in which Titicaca Lake is located. Our projects are located in these three different areas. Our projects are Zona Camanti, located here, Zona Esquilaya, located here, and Zona Miraflores, here towards southeast. How we can reach Zona Camanti? We have to take first a plane from Lima to Cusco, 1.5 hours. Then a car from Cusco to 15,000, 4 hours. And then from 15,000, the end of the road there, to Camanti area, 4 hours walking. How do we reach Esquilaya project? Again, we have to take a plane from Lima to Juliaca. Then from Juliaca to Rio Inambari, a road, 4 hours by car. And then from the end of the road at Rio Inambari to Esquilaya is 3 hours by boat. How do we reach Zona Miraflores, located here? Again, a plane from Lima to Juliaca, 1.5 hours. By road from Juliaca to Limbani, 6 hours. and then walking is 12 hours from the end of the road. All these projects are located in the eastern slopes of the eastern Cordillera de los Andes. Here we have a detailed view of these three areas: Zona Camanti, Zona Esquilaya, and Zona Miraflores. All these three are located in the eastern slope of the eastern Cordillera that we can see here. We have several rivers here: River Sangaban, River Ayapata, and all these rivers, what they did was basically eroded. They had eroded the eastern Cordillera, in which all these veins are located, and transported all this material, all this eroded material, and gold also, from the eastern Cordillera to the Inambari River, running along and crossing through all these three projects. The Inambari River is crossing through the Miraflores and Esquilaya projects. What we have here is a map showing us how dense are the mining claims in this area. The mining claims in yellow are recent mining claims, just being processed mining claims. And the blue color represent the claims that are already in operation. So, along all the course of Inambari River, we can see the biggest concentration of claims. Here we have a map showing us the department of Puno department, the limits of the department. Again, Puno city, located on the shores of Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca, this one in light blue. And the area in which we are focusing is this in dark brown. Basically, here what we have is gold deposits in metasedimentary rocks from the Ordovician and Siluric Devonian. Here we have the first of the three projects. This is Zona Camanti. Basically, what we have here is again first of all, what we have here is the road. The transoceanic road going to Brazil, from Peru to Brazil. And we have west from this road, we have several creeks. We have one big creek here eroding the eastern Cordillera, and we have also several mines located in this creek: Raúl tree, Gavina tree, located in a different creek. Basically, all these rivers along these creeks had transported from the west and from the east of the road, transported material from the east, material from the west, and concentrated it in Arasa River. What we can see here is Arasa River. Arasa River. And all the creeks from east and west transporting material into this river. Here we have a total volume of 2 million cubic meters with a grade, an average grade of 0.33 grams of gold per metric ton of mineral. The veins are 0.20 to 1 meter in dimensions.
50 cargadores frontales.
Huh?
50 cargadores frontales.
Along this river, what we have is many informal operations. In total, there are about 50 front-end loaders and several dredges operating along the course of the river and extracting informally gold from it. This is another area, is Zona Esquilaya. Here we had identified 2 million cubic meters with a general grade of 0.43 grams of gold per metric ton. The origin of the deposits, of the alluvial deposits here, are the Winchumayo Creek, Winchumayo Creek, that is feeding the Inambari River along here. Along here what we have is the Inambari River, Winchumayo Creek, and here in this point we have a big concentration of mineral. That's the reason why we have several mining claims operating in this area. At both sides of the Winchumayo and Inambari River, we have several active mines. For instance, here in this area we have Estrella de Oro, Santa Teresa, and Cobre. And in this area at Winchumayo Creek, we have Valencia, Vicuña, Media Naranja, Corimayo, and Balcón de Oro. Again, Winchumayo Creek had eroded the Cordillera and transported material to the big collector, which is Inambari River. This is another area, another zone, which we call Miraflores zone. Again, we have here the big collector, Inambari River, and we have Inambari River running along this course, and along this course what we have is 3 million cubic meters, again with a general grade of 0.43 grams of gold per metric ton of mineral. The origin of the deposits is the Capac-Orco zone, located here in this area, and then the Limbani Creek also, which is also running to Inambari River. Here in total we have 322 hectares. Well, this is the end of our presentation, and we hope that you will feel interested in these 3 different projects located in the eastern slopes of the Eastern Cordillera, a very well-known area for gold miners. Thank you.
Señor Roberto, buenas noches. Esperamos que esta presentación, está continuando, ¿no? Esperamos que esta presentación, la primera presentación que tenemos en esta oportunidad, mejorar en el futuro, con el apoyo del ingeniero Jorge. Nuevamente repito, mejorar estas presentaciones. Gracias.
Gracias.